Hey everyone, Josh Baldwin here with Vegan Fit. Today I want to talk to all of my fellow vegans about being a vegan mentor. And this is, to me, a really important issue because it's something that I've been able to do quite a few times. And if you do it correctly, it's a total difference between turning someone vegan and getting someone to try veganism, but they ultimately fail. And the main reason or the main goal you should have here, obviously, is to get them to go 100% vegan, not just vegetarian or not just vegan sometimes. So to me, the best way to do this is to be a mentor. And what I mean by that is helping them step by step, because what I've found, at least, and I'm sure you guys have noticed this as well, if you have tried this with people and tried to help people, is if someone's interested in veganism, obviously that's already half the battle. But the rest of it is making sure that they find foods that they actually enjoy so that this is not such a chore for them. And, a lot of people struggle with this because they're not sure what to eat. They think that all they can eat are fruits and vegetables and maybe some tofu. And on top of that, they're probably eating not very good tofu. So I found that so many times, if I just get people to try the right food, something like soy curls or TVP or really well-cooked bean-based dish like black beans or lentils or whatever kind of really delicious foods, and then not to mention the mock meats, but you got to get them the good ones, because I found so many times people will go out and they'll try like a Light Life or Morningstar, which are kind of, I would consider them lower end brands, and they say, you know what, this fake meat stuff is just not any good. And the truth is, if they just tried good stuff like Field Roast or Gardein or Beyond Meat, they would realize how good it is, and that actually many of the times it's actually better than the real thing. So that's my goal here, is to try to get you guys that are talking to someone who might go vegan, or you're talking to a friend or family member who is thinking about doing it or trying already, and maybe they're not loving it yet. Make sure you help them out and explain to them what the better brands are. Cheese is a great example of that. There are a lot of kind of decent brands of cheese like Daiya that are okay, but they're not great. So if you can try to get them to try something like Miyoko's or Violife or some of these more high quality cheese brands, it's just like real cheese. You don't buy the cheap Walmart brand cheese. You want to buy the good, high quality cheeses, and vegan cheeses are no different. So it's a huge deal that you make sure you help these people find the good brands so they can see how easy veganism is and how delicious it is. That is almost always the primary reason people leave veganism, at least in my experience, is because they just aren't enjoying the foods and they think that they have to go back to meat or dairy to get the foods that they really enjoy, and that's absolutely not the case. You've just got to kind of show them the way and help them out. And for a lot of these people, even telling them brands isn't enough. Sometimes you maybe have them over and cook up 4 or 5 different foods. That hour of your time and that maybe $20, $30 of your money can totally change someone's mind on veganism and get them to flip with some killer vegan ice cream or whipped cream or whatever it is that they're craving. There's always a vegan option, and again, in my opinion, many of the times it's actually a lot better than the real version. So that's the goal of this video, as I want to kind of inspire you guys out there, my fellow vegans, to go out there and try to talk to somebody who wants to go vegan and help them out every step of the way. I've talked to 3 people just in the last week who have either tried veganism or I've talked them into trying it. And because I was able to give them the right tools and the right foods, they're all really enjoying it. And one person I talked to just the other day, they've been going vegetarian for a while and they're kind of worried about veganism, and they haven't even tried any of these delicious vegan alternatives. They just think that cheese and milk and stuff like that's going to be too hard to give up, but they haven't even tried this stuff. So I'm going to be my goal is going to be to help them over these next few weeks and get them to try all these delicious vegan options so they can see that although they shouldn't eat this kind of food every day by any means, it's all not the greatest thing for you, but they are delicious and they will be a perfect alternative to the foods that they're used to. So let me know what you guys think about this. If you guys have any kind of advice for people, please leave it down in the comment section. If you have any advice for me to tell people, tell me what has worked for you when you're trying to get someone to go vegan. And again, keep in mind, this is not going to work on someone who has no interest, right? They're going to taste some vegan product and say, oh, it's not identical to bacon, or it's not identical to whatever they're looking for, and they're just not going to be interested. But remember, the goal here is to get them vegan food that's delicious. Maybe it doesn't taste identical to what they're used to, but as long as it tastes great in a little bit different way, that's all we're shooting for here. And again, some of the vegan alternatives do taste almost identical, but some of them are actually better. They just taste a little bit different. So Again, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. I really want to hear from you. Any advice you guys might have. Please share this video. Especially if you guys have other vegan friends and you guys are always out there talking to people about veganism, please share the video to let everyone know you kind of the best techniques and kind of inspire them to really mentor people. Don't just get them to go vegan and then send them on their way. Make sure you help them every step of the way, and it'll almost always result in them staying vegan, enjoying it, and hopefully getting really passionate about veganism. So I hope you guys liked the video. Please hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys at the next one.